You told me I'm a cleric. I'm good.
But I actually will start streaming though. So for welcome back. First and foremost, welcome Emerald, who is currently gone. We were gonna see how long his face was gonna stay there. It was gonna be awesome.
It was so funny.
But for those that are joining us back, thank you, and we will pick up where everyone is now awake in the middle of the misty lowlands with no sense of direction or way to go.
What time of day is it? Is it nighttime now, I assume?
Oh, don't do that.
Or afternoon?
Just go straight to chat. For those that don't know, I actually have my players on an iPad right now that can chat with you guys in the chat room. So feel free to chat with them, enjoy joking around and talking about them and all that good stuff. Appreciate the feedback as well. Thank you, Ryan.
I just looked up the stream and I noticed.
Yeah,
and I was
your head's still cut off.
My fault.
That's okay. All right, cool. We good? And upon looking up at the day, it's approximately like 3 or 4.
Okay. Lackey said he was going to come at night.
So, should we just wait here for him? Or should we start going?
Good lord. All right. Make it that saving throw, bro.
Me?
Yeah. You actually already failed one. You need...
What happened?
You remember Lackey, right?
Nat 20.
Nat 20?
Yeah, that's 2 saves.
That's 2 saves. All right.
Okay.
Next up in initiative order.
Wait, I thought that was death saving.
Bro, we're just messing with you, man.
So, welcome back, Emerald. You are now conscious to the world of the Misty Lowlands with your friends and allies close by your side. What will you do next?
You're fully rested.
Yeah. All right. What are we doing? Let's do it.
How would you like to proceed?
You guys want to try and find this horde while we got the time?
Don't we need to find Tamron?
Kind of.
Well, Baltimore, did
I mean-
your deity tell you anything else aside from a name?
That we had to kill him.
Right, but do you have any idea where to find this person?
Nope. I got pulled out of it was actually like so serene. It was beautiful there, but I couldn't see anything. I just imagined in my mind it would be beautiful. But it was wonderful. Would you like to know about my deity?
Oh, God.
Literally,
Emerald?
yes, he is one.
Baltimore, what did the mushrooms look like that you consumed?
Oh my lord.
Emerald, have you heard of the name Sarah Dash?
Let me think back. I'm kind of old, so maybe I have. Let me do a history check. 18.
Upon your travels, you faintly remember hearing stories about a giant by the name of Sir Dash, who kind of went off the grid. He was notorious for hoarding gold, and travelers would try to take him on to acquire his prizes and treasures.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody has really seen him for quite some time, so everybody just kind of forgot about him, if you would. But you that's really only, you've heard like faint stories about adventurers who have tried, but really of no avail.
So I tell the group, it's been some time since I heard that name, but I have heard that name. The stories that I remember, something to do with some big giant, and he had a lot of gold, and people went after him, but
Gold?
from what I understand, they never did. Were ever able to find him. But
Yeah. But what about that gold?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I said, nobody has heard or seen of him in a while, so they probably didn't get it.
So you're telling me there's some ancient god out there who has some lair somewhere with a bunch of gold in it.
From what I remember, the stories being yes.
Well, then we have our new objectives, guys.
Our objective, according to Baltimore, is to kill this giant.
Yeah.
What happened to Tamaron and going where he mentioned?
There wasn't promise of gold.
So are we only financially driven from now on?
Do we know which direction?
I'm always
Tamaron's
financially
in?
driven.
I said we, not you.
Do we know which direction Tamaron's in? I mean,
Not a
as
clue.
of
Why
right
don't you
now,
ask her?
we know nothing about Sarah Dash's whereabouts, so I guess maybe we could just continue to find Tamaron if we have some idea of where he is, and try and figure out in the process how to find
I
Sarah
don't like
Dash.
that idea. That idea sounds like a good.
Well,
So are we still heading to the forest?
we need to go that way then. Do I point in the right direction?
No idea.
We need to go that way.
Oh, I think we need to find our chieftain friend, since he's the only one that has any connection to the Horde, and the Horde has Tamaron.
I'm just curious if maybe like Surdesh is the Horde's chieftain.
That'd be pretty cool.
Possible.
So we should wait for Lackey then?
No. He's a little lizard. Gets on my nerves. We know that we need to go that way. And I point a
I think
completely
you'll
different
find
direction
us.
this time.
Sure.
I think he'll find us sooner than we find him. So I agree with Rahun. We should probably just start walking.
Wait. What was that?
Uh-oh.
I said I agree with you.
Don't let it go to your head.
Yes, I am chieftain now.
Just lead the way, you big green lizard.
I puff out my chest a little bit and I'm just like, I start
You
walking.
just start walking.
I start walking some direction. Am I going the
You
right way?
are walking confidently, my man. You are walking confidently. As Rahun just starts taking off in a direction.
Is anybody going to stop me? I hope somebody stops me.
I follow.
Oh, yes. Follow.
Lead the way, our gracious savior.
Awesome. I stride confidently for a while as I start looking around. Do I have any sense of direction in this place? Not at all.
No.
I'm going to go left first, and I'm going to just sharply cut back right. I'm going to look at, like, some fallen tree and, like, pick up some leaves and just be like, huh. Yes, we must go this way. And I'll start walking a different direction.
Okay.
So, since I'm the only one that was actually anywhere close to these forests in the recent past, do I know whether we're going the right way or not?
You have no clue.
So
Hey.
I'll call Corvus. Does Corvus have any idea?
So Corvus flies down. You kind of interpret what you need him to know, and he. What exactly are you asking, Corvus?
Not so much asking him, but like see if he takes off like in a certain direction, because he knew that we were headed towards the forest before. So I just want to get a feel for his sense of direction, see if he still knows like where we're going.
Sure. I mean, when he flies up, like you definitely know, like if. I mean, Corvus's main objective is to follow you, so he will go wherever you go.
But he's supposed to be my eyes.
I understand that, but if you're not asking him anything, he's going to just follow you.
Corvus, where's the forest?
So, upon coming down and receiving that message, you, from his head that usually is twitching around, turns and just stays right there.
I'm
Right,
still
so
like
just-
looking at moss and stuff, and I'm like, like going through shrubberies and stuff. Like I'm certain of it. It's this
Shrubbery?
way. Yeah, shrubberies.
Sure, no problem.
looking for the knights that go knee.
All right.
Okay.
Corvus says we need to go this way.
Can
I
can make
look up at her.
check in
Which
the
way?
area?
We're gonna
or
go like
see
this,
if you have
send them
to see
off,
my
and
needle?
I head in that.
Feel free to do so if you wish. He's looking. She's gonna try and find Lucky.
24. Not just Lackey, like any sign that we may be being followed, if like anything may appear
general
to be
perception.
small enough to be like his size or whatnot.
You notice that as you're passing brushes, you kind of notice like boulders and other stuff that you would find mainly in lands such as these. And off in the distance, you see a fairly large boulder, and you're kind of scanning the area, kind of looking around, and you notice that the boulder shifts, and then almost as if looks to go underground.
Okay.
I looked behind me. Am I in the right direction that Cass was heading or no? Was I
No,
completely
you're
off?
like going off, and she's like, "Hey, we're supposed to be going this way," and you're like,
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm like, yeah. I knew that. Of course. Started heading that way, still like semi-confident, semi.
"You're like, oh, yeah,
Yeah. If I had a collar.
sure."
So I started heading, following her.
Okay. So you guys start heading that way. Hours go by, unless anybody's doing anything within these hours. More time passes. Just to you guys, it still kind of looks like the same brush, but Corvus is still.
True.
And from what you can gather, I mean, when he takes flight, I mean, he can see pretty much like way far out. So he knows like in that direction, there's a massive amount of trees.
Right.
Yeah. So like he can't tell you like how far or how many days or how many hours it's going to be.
Within the time that we continue to walk, like maybe an hour or two, or 3, whatever, can I make another check to see if I happen to see something similar to that boulder?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Hmm. 18.
Nope. Seems like everything's still kind of just quiet.
So I'm wearing like fur pelt, correct?
Sure.
Well, I mean that's essentially what I would be wearing or something, right? Like
Sure.
just regular like, fur pants or something. I'm gonna go ahead. Gonna take some of my 100 feet of rope. Going to start to measure it out around my waist. And I'm going to cut it to where it's like a little bit longer than what my waist is, so I can tie it.
Sure.
I'm going to start putting little ornaments on it. I'm going to start off by putting the skull of the Wraith right in the front of it.
Okay, you're building a belt.
I'm building a belt with all my little trinkets that I have.
Sure. Wow.
I'm bored.
Go ahead and make a forgery check.
Yes. What I'm great at. Advantage?
No.
No advantage?
Sure.
No higher than like a 7. I'm telling you, dog.
So as you
10.
as
Got a
you're like
10.
cutting the rope, put the rope back in, you're like looking at the skull and you're like, how do I?
I'll work on it. I'll work on it while during the hours.
Sure.
So at
So
some point, I make it all
eventually, after some time, you kind of like put it through the eye, like right around like the nasal cavity here, and you just have like this rope going through a, a skull of an eye. Anything else you're putting on this belt?
We'll start off with that.
Okay. So you kind of tie it off with the skull right in the middle, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Just so that way everybody
Oh,
can
yeah.
see this. And okay, so time goes by. You notice that it starts to get dark.
Are there like large trees around us right now?
No, there are no trees. There are some small brushes, some like small shrubs, but no trees.
Can I also do a perception check to see what's in like our like distant, like what's in the near distance to see if they're like landmarks or something?
No perception needed. You see mist that blocks your view from about 15 feet out, and more shrubs.
All right.
You see a couple boulders here and there, but nothing brings your attention.
So I say, well, it doesn't seem like we're making any progress. So why don't we head towards those boulders?
Well, I mean, there's boulders scattered throughout. I mean, like, you guys are passing some,
Does it appear at all that we've been walking in circles?
make a perception check.
19.
You haven't seen anything that's, like, would resemble the same brush or the same rock or anything that would give you the hint that you're walking in circles.
Got it.
I trust my bird.
All right. Well, I mean,
I'm just like fiddling around with. Oh, God, fuck.
Mac said he was gonna. So is it nighttime now then?
It's getting there. Sun is starting to release itself to the night sky.
I'm going to transform into a raven and fly up near the Corvus.
Corvus is currently on Cass's shoulder.
I am going to transform into a raven and fly high up above.
I'll send Corvus out.
He has dementia.
Okay.
Let me write that down.
Roll a performance check for me.
Lit.
Let's die again by Corvus.
18.
Roll's last words. Lit.
Did I already ask you before if they can't communicate as birds?
No.
I'm trying to.
Nope. But as you send Corvus off, you
I'll
notice
say,
that.
Corvus, don't you touch that raven.
So yeah, you notice that the talons kind of start to clench and then release and just fly up. As you see Corvus kind of get near the raven, I mean, this wingspan of an owl is huge. So to your raven size, he just kind of flies right above you and bursts gusts of wind in your area. You can tell he does not like you being in his airspace.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to, like, do I see anything while I'm up there? Like, anything that could potentially help us?
Make a perception check as a raven.
How much
All
feet
right.
of rope did I use?
What was
How
that?
much feet of rope did I use?
I mean, by your size, I would say maybe only like 5 feet.
5 feet?
Yeah, just
I
to
don't
make it
know
square.
Do
know
10
my
just so that way I have
advantage
some like
is
extra.
I was thinking off the top of my head.
Well, I would say 10 is like more of like a strap. If you're going around your waist, it's not.
Yeah, I'll just tie off at the loose end, so it'll be like a flail. Like
Okay, like a little flail.
Yeah,
All right, fine.
I just want to use about like 10 feet.
Sure, 10 feet.
Hold on, I'm trying what the advantages.
For those that are walking, Rahoon, Emerald, or Rahoon, Baltimore, and Cass, you notice that there's, as you guys are walking, there's another sign, what looks to be a dagger, again carved out, this time into the stone. From what you can gather, as you come up on it, you can kind of read it, and it says, "Last chance, dash chieftain."
I just draw my battle
I got
axe.
a 19 for my perception.
19, you take a look out. I mean, you definitely see the majority of the misty lowlands. You can definitely tell, like, to get out toward the forest, you're probably looking at another 3 or 4 days. And then off to the left, in the opposite direction of the forest, you notice that there's more mist that kind of rises. Like it rises to the point where it's almost like into the clouds.
Huh. To our left?
Yeah.
I say we
All
set
right.
up camp. I say
He's gonna
we
fly back down to the
prepare.
group.
We wait for him to show himself.
Alright.
Start with my battle axe in one hand. I'm gonna go collect some twigs and logs and stuff and start making a fire. Why not? I got flint and
I'm gonna
steel
say-
to light it.
I just want to yell out, Lackey, just come out. We've been looking for you. We don't know where you are. Just come out.
So I'm flying back down to the group.
You don't hear anything.
I'll call Corvus.
Corvus flies down.
Any sign of Lackey?
You get the feeling he doesn't see anything. Like the mist kind of obscures his.
Have I made it back yet?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay.
I still just setting up that fire and stuff, just kind of, and I will sit and wait until he shows.
Okay. Emerald, you're back at the party. I don't know if you're meaning to do something.
I'm gonna sit right next to
I'm
where
just
they
gonna
put
let
the
know I
dog.
didn't see anything. There's a bigger gust of, or a bigger whole cloud of mist off to our left, but I don't know what it means or why. But it's gonna be another 3 or 4 days before we get out of here.
3 or 4 days.
Correct.
Damn it, Lackey. Fine. Be the chieftain. Alright, yes, underneath it.
You don't hear anything.
Sit right there.
Sure.
Sign it with my name, Rahul, all of it. Saying yes. Like,
Sure. He's just like.
I'm gonna,
Can I put in a piece of
can I like just grab some brush or whatever I can, twigs, and like try to make a fire? Or like make like a fire area and then just cast Sacred Flame on it to.
I already made a fire, bro.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Alright.
I made a fire.
You can add to it
Oh,
and
make
keep
it
it going.
better.
Make some food or something.
Food.
You need food? Got food.
So
Oh
you
no,
guys-
we have those 2 days worth of rations.
You guys gather around the fire. Still there. Carbs have been made. Meat has been left.
Out.
Stars take the night.
Chill. I'm just sitting there like
No one's.
I'm gonna do like the whole like sitting on my knees, hands on my knees, just kind of like samurai pose, just like chilling.
Sure.
Axe in front of me.
I want to make a perception check of the area.
Go ahead.
That's a good roll. That's a 30.
You take a look around. You are aware of some of the brush has been tampered with from the last time you've seen it, but that's all you see.
like a specific area or in different areas?
In different areas.
So I tell the group, so Lackey probably set some traps for us, just assuming. Don't know. And I just want to point out the areas that I noticed where it appears that the brush been tampered with.
Okay.
Chill.
Emerald, are you doing anything?
Yeah, I want to see if I have can't remember where it is. I know I have a check trap, something like that. No, I'm just gonna be on the defensive, TBH.
All right. So, if no one else has anything else to do, time will start to press forward. I say it's getting probably about 11 o'clock now. Nothing seems to be happening.
Are any of us sleeping, or like 11 o'clock at night?
Yeah, as far as everyone is right now, no one's sleeping.
I'm asleep. I'm giving.
He's like, I'm going to bed.
I stay up.
They're gonna rest themselves.
Okay.
Essentially, this is like a short rest.
Yeah, this is a short rest. You guys, if you guys have anything you need done, I don't know if you need anything, but
I'm just resting until stuff goes down.
I'm gonna do push-ups. I'm gonna build up my strength again.
Sure. You guys, time progresses more so. 12:30 comes around. 1 o'clock rolls around.
At 12:30, I'm gonna start working on that belt again.
Sure. 1 o'clock rolls around. I need everybody to roll perception. Emerald, you roll with disadvantage due to sleep.
13.
22. 11.
13.
13.
Natural 1.
Natural 1. Emerald, that was with disadvantage, right?
Correct.
So in your old self, as you're sleeping, the hairs inside of your ear start to give a vibrating
Gross.
sensation as very distant you begin to hear what sounds to be a drum. Repeating. Very, very faintly though. And you are allowed to wake up if you so choose.
Yes, and I'm waking up. I'm gonna shoot my eyes open, and I'm gonna like the loudest sound that I can make.
Okay.
And ask if anybody else hears that.
Here's what?
Fiddling with my belt. Can I make another forging check?
The drums.
They're beating.
You guys have no idea what drums.
I don't know what you're rambling about, old man. You're always
Can I try to
hearing
listen
stuff.
for drums?
What?
Can I try to listen for drums?
Sure. Go ahead.
Sure, I'll listen in too. We'll be real quiet for a second. Can we all make another perception?
Yeah, no advantage though.
Natural
16.
Natural 20, 16,
12.
12, 16 and 20 make it. 12 does not, unfortunately. You guys also hear faint in the distance.
And when they realize it, when I can tell in their face that they recognize it, I say, "I told you, the drums."
They're drummers. They're always pounding.
I'm like,
Yes, master.
I'm anxious. Like, dear God, did I just get us in trouble with a giant goblin horn?
I believe so.
You
guys.
don't. You don't
I
hear
believe
any.
so.
You don't hear any drums.
I know, but I hear them talking.
Oh yeah,
about
you
it.
hear them talking about it. Absolutely.
Yes, Cass, you have inevitably doomed us. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Rahoon?
What? Okay, I'm sorry.
So what's the plan? They're coming.
Well, are they coming this direction? Do they sound like they're coming this direction?
If you wait some time, you definitely hear that they are getting louder.
All I'm thinking is that he mentioned something about wanting to become warlord, and maybe if this warlord just so happened to be Saradash, we could get him to be friends with us if we agree that we'll help him beat Saradash.
I've already signed the thing.
But that's just assuming that.
I mean, I say that we sit here and just wait and see what happens.
Yes, the answer to everything.
I'm
Just wait and see what happens.
I don't see anything wrong with it. I've signed this thing, by the way, guys. I don't know if you guys want to sign it and get it out of the way. Like, I agree with Cass. He kind of seems like our only way out of here. We can follow Corvus's nose and eyes and stuff, but it's like 3 or 4 days. But he might be able to get us through here quicker. Fine, I'll admit it. I'm agreeing with Cass. There. Is that what everybody wanted to hear?
So, how close, with my old perception,
Cass.
do I think
I
that
would just sign
from
your name like right
What?
up here
I can't hear him,
and say
guys.
yes.
how far away do I perceive that these drums are?
You have no idea. You just know
What
that
do I think?
you know they're getting closer to you.
In what direction?
All directions.
Sure. So much for that.
I mean, we're well rested. We have spells. We have our hit points back. We have I think we're good. I think we just let these things come. Like, what's the worst that could happen? Saradash shows up. And we're
Don't
always,
say anything like that. Do not say those words. What's the worst that can happen?
I kind of agree with Baltimore though. I'm kind of itching for a fight. We've been doing nothing for all day.
You're gonna get a fight.
That
Yeah, I mean,
doesn't
like,
mean we should take on a whole goblin horde.
Why not?
So at this point, you all start hearing from all around you giggles. Yeah, yeah.
Too late now.
And you also hear,
Move! Oh shit. You might have been right. I pick up my war axe and I get ready.
So I had 2 quarterstaffs in both hands, and I with the drum, I am pushing them to the
so with two druid stabs, you are beating them with the drums. As you begin to hear more and more of these war drums, you start hearing more goblin languages, more laughing, almost like in a snickery, knowing that they have won, and you hear it coming from all directions as you see Lackey step out into your field of view.
see,
What up?
so we're fine.
Well, Mr. Chieftain, what's the plan?
Emerald, I'm pretty sure he's the one who brought him.
Unless I ask.
What's up, Chieftain?
Lackey?
I have my battle axe ready and chilling there.
I will not take you to your friends.
We got our friend back though. Remember?
Your second one, right?
I literally just shrug at him.
And I don't think the horde would be as nice as I would. I am very sorry. My place is
Lackey?
the horde.
That warlord you mentioned? Do you happen to know his name?
Yes. Surrendex's warlord.
The one that you wanted to fight?
Yes.
Well, what if we told you we're trying to fight him also?
Pretty sure he's here.
How's the old giant doing these days?
So, Blackie kind of turns and he goes, I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck this! And I just start running at him.
So, he turns and runs into the brush. Go ahead and make a dexterity check. As you're running.
11.
So you guys are so as you go to run at him, you see him just kind of dart off into the mist, and you don't see anything. But you also notice that now you see torches surrounding you. You see humanoid figures start to take the area around you as you are now encased and probably within 60 feet of your immediate area, anywhere from 30 to about 60 different goblins, hobgoblins, along with some other individuals that you have not seen, and they are all equipped with swords, arrows. You see green poison from what it looks like coming from some of the individuals. And you also see a couple of goblins that are out and have stabs with relics or bones also intertwined into a staff of some sort. And you see two goblin figures step forward, and they speak in a language you don't know, unless somebody knows goblin. No. So they try and answer.
What the fuck are you saying?
Keep it light. And you see another goblin come forward.
I go ahead and
What are you doing here?
What do you mean, what are we doing here?
You have stepped on our territory.
Cool.
What do you have to offer the Horde?
We have a trader to offer.
Is that so?
Yes.
Present this trader.
His name is Lackey. He just ran off.
Lackey? And you see Lackey kind of crawl in between. Yes, Gustav? What is this trading? What are you talking? What are they talking about? Well, they wanted me to lead them to the Horde to find their friends, but I brought the Horde to them. Very well.
If I may intervene, he would like to be chieftain, and he made us his temporary horde, and I pull out.
So when you say that, he kind of laughs. We all want to be chieftain. And right now, he is chieftain. As you see the one well decorated, you can definitely tell this goblin standing to the side that does not know common. Has a nice scimitar, kind of like fluffed up, like black, like feathered coil, if you will, and kind of just is just there, just staring at you.
No, he's not chieftain. Lackey's chieftain. And I go ahead and I pull out the goblin symbol of the Misty Lowlands. And I said, he even gave us this to prove that we were part of his horde. Lackey's chieftain.
What goblin symbol?
I have goblin symbol of Misty Lowlands. He literally gave us them so that way, if anything happened, I wouldn't have wrote it in if I wasn't given it.
So there was a goblin symbol?
Yeah. Goblin
Do you
symbol.
know who you got it from?
Him.
Oh, from Lackey?
Yeah. I believe everybody once.
Sure. And what is with the symbol?
This was his symbol that he gave us to make us his horde. And